So as a lifelong Nets fan going all the way back to the Jersey days, one team I wanted to keep my eyes on this season was the Cleveland Cavaliers, as they have one of my favorite Brooklyn-era Nets, Jarrett Allen, as well as one of my favorite high school players to watch back in the day, Young Bull Collin Sexton. While now Collin Sexton is out for the season with a meniscus injury in his left knee, this Cavs team hasn't slowed down one bit, and today I want to talk about why I believe it's time that other teams start to take them serious. What's up guys, SCJ here, and if you enjoyed today's video, then make sure to give it a like as it helps out a lot, and if you're new to the channel and or enjoy the NBA, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. So last night, the Cleveland Cavaliers got their fourth win in a row as they beat the Miami Heat in Cleveland by a score of 105-94. Now, it's important to note that the Heat were without many of their key players, including most notably Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Markieff Morris, among a few other guys, but the Cavs were still able to handle their business against a banged-up Heat team, despite efficient nights from all of their starters aside from Duncan Robinson. Following that Cavaliers win, they have now leapfrogged the Heat for the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference, and they're now only one game behind both the 2nd-seeded Bulls and the 3rd-seeded Bucks in the East, which is very impressive. What makes this even more impressive is that this Cavaliers team has played the 3rd hardest schedule in the NBA this season. Beyond that though, this Cavs team has put up very good team stats, and they very much are playing like a 90s era, defensively efficient, fundamentally sound basketball team. So if we start with points per game rankings, the Cavs are actually the 10th worst team in the league in that regard. In terms of field goal percentage, the Cavs are in 14th place, so almost exactly middle of the league in that area. However, in terms of three-point shooting percentage, they are just 0.2% off of being a top 10 team, so not too bad whatsoever. If we look at their free throw shooting rankings as well, the Cavs are a top 10 team as they come in with the 8th best shooting percentage from the line this season. Their rebounding is an area that they surprisingly are in the bottom half in the league in, as they hold the 16th place ranking. However, they've done a great job of sharing the ball this season as they come in with the 9th place spot for the highest assists per game average on the year. The Cavs are also 0.3 steals away from being tied with the Clippers for the 10th place ranking in that regard. And this may surprise you, but the Cleveland Cavaliers have been the 4th most efficient team in the entire NBA so far this season, which is very impressive in my opinion. Now, if we look at their defense, this is where this Cavs team shines. This season, the Cleveland Cavaliers have the 2nd best defensive rating in the entire league, right behind the current best team in the league, the Golden State Warriors. The Cavaliers are also top 10 in preventing their opponents from getting second chance points, as they come in 3rd place there and are a sliver of a percentage behind the Golden State Warriors for the 2nd place spot in that regard. Continuing on with their impressive defensive numbers, the Cleveland Cavaliers have held their opponents to the 10th lowest field goal percentage on the season, as well as the 4th lowest three-point percentage on the year as well. Despite their own issues rebounding the basketball, the Cavaliers' opponents have grabbed the 8th fewest rebounds in the entire league. And finally, with the fact that they have the 2nd best defensive rating in the entire NBA thus far this season, it shouldn't surprise you to see that this Cavaliers team have allowed their opponents to score the 2nd fewest amount of points of any teams in the entire league. And also, just like how the Cavs were the 4th most efficient team in the NBA this season, the Cavs have also caused their opponents to be the 4th least efficient teams in the NBA on the season. Now, one of the biggest reasons for why this Cavaliers team has looked so great, especially as of late, has been the efficiency and the great play of their individual players, in my opinion. And one guy that hasn't gotten enough attention, especially in the month of December, has been veteran Kevin Love. Last night, K-Love had 23 points and 9 rebounds, as well as he hit 5 3-pointers and is averaging 14.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 2 assists, as well as great shooting splits of 46% from the field, 50% from 3, and 100% from the line in just 19.6 minutes per game, which is crazy good and efficient. Beyond Love though, Jarrett Allen looks to be on his way to his first All-Star game appearance, as while this was tweeted prior to last night's game, the stats still stand. Jarrett Allen is averaging 17 points and 11 rebounds on 71% shooting from the field, and he's also one of 13 players averaging 15 points and 10 rebounds or assists. And Allen is also on pace for the first 15-10 season on 70% shooting ever. He's also been 4th in the league in double-doubles as well this season. Darius Garland has also been excellent this season, averaging 19-7 on 46, 38, and 89% shooting splits, and Evan Mobley is fighting for the Rookie of the Year award, averaging 13.8 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, and nearly 2 blocks, as well as the fact that he leads all rookies in rebounds and blocks, as well as second among rookies in true shooting percentage. So this Cavs team really is legit, even after losing their starting point guard, Collin Sexton, and I truly do believe teams need to be on the lookout for them in the 2022 playoffs if they remain healthy or they don't trade anybody away. Now, I personally don't believe this team will be able to beat a team like the Nets, Bucks, Bulls, or even the team they knocked off last night, the Heat, in a 7-game series. However, if you do sleep on this Cavs team, I think you will regret it, as they bring the defensive intensity every night, and they have stood strong and have grabbed the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference despite having the 3rd hardest schedule in the NBA this season and losing their starting point guard. So I think this Cavs team, without a doubt, will be in the 2022 playoffs or in the 2022 play-in tournament. And as of right now, they look like they'll have at least one player representing their team in their home arena at the 2022 All-Star Game in Cleveland. So anyway, guys, like I've said numerous times throughout this video, I think other teams need to start taking this Cavaliers team seriously. But I want to know what you guys think about this Cavs team, any of their players, or just anything having to do with the team down below in the comment section. If you made it all the way through to the end of the video, then I appreciate it. And like I said before, if you like this video, then make sure to give it a like as it helps out a lot. And if you're new to the channel and or enjoy the NBA, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all the content on my channel. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm SCJ, and I am out. Peace.